There we are. Welcome back, everybody, to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hope you're all doing very well today. Panda! Panda was first. He beat FT. Sorry. Cardboard Master. I don't know if I've seen you before. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? And Darius, hello. I wonder why they gave you number 1 Cardboard, unless maybe you left a like as well as a comment. Oh, now it's FT that's number 1. I was clearly first, everybody. How you all doing? Enjoy the music that we have in the background. New music from Minecraft. Turn it up a little bit. It's a little quiet, so eventually when we get to the new music, it's probably going to get a little loud, so I have to turn it down. But we got new music. We've met before. I love this stream so much. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And I apologize for not remembering the last time I saw you, so I do apologize. Do you know roughly how long ago it was that you were in a stream? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm first now. Panda, thank you very much. That is definitely a way to start off a stream. That is crazy. Thank you. Panda, you just made my day even better. You know, my day started off like, I have 3 days of work this week. I know, super rough. I was thinking they were all going to be 12-hour shifts. Well, here, I only had to work 8 hours today. It didn't go too bad. And I got some time to stream, and here you are donating, so thank you very much. And then the job I had for tomorrow got canceled, so I don't have to drive an hour and a half, but there's another job that I'm starting tomorrow. I only have to drive like 25 minutes, so that's awesome. I don't think I have work Friday, so I'll lose out on a little bit of money there, but that's not even that big of a problem right now. Thank you, Panda. But yeah, absolutely, just the week's getting better as it's going. I concede my first. So, chat, what was the Blaze lore that I even dropped yesterday? I completely forgot. I tried searching around in the video a little bit, I could not even find it. I don't remember if I talked about work, I don't remember anything. Also, I did a little bit last night, I played a little bit. Off stream, on camera. I went to the moon, I set up a second mining machine, and I also grabbed some of the chrome, or chromite, so that way we can get some more stainless steel, as well as some other things that I forgot. Oh yeah, some vibrant alloy. That is what it is that I have done. Interesting song. Hey Cole, welcome to the stream, how you doing? So, we don't have anything raw ore, I don't think. Yeah, well, meteoric ore, I don't care about that. I was at like 534 to 544. Okay, I'll have to go back and watch that. I like how you did that, you gave me the time and not the answer. I appreciate that, that's actually awesome. Make at least platinum pipe casings for the lathe. Platinum pipe casings. Hold on. Well, we already made it. I mean, even if this is like the slowest possible multi-block lathe, it's going to be a bajillion times faster than the single blocks. Allows more parallel recipes based on item pipe... Oh. Okay. Yeah, allows more parallel recipes based on item pipe casings, parallel, and voltage. Max parallel recipes equals item pipe casing parallel plus voltage tier times 2. Increase processing speed based on item pipe casing speed and voltage. Time reduction equals 1 divided by item pipe casing speed boost. For example, speed increase equals 100 divided by time reduction. For example, using black plutonium item pipe casings, boost of 4, and tier 3 voltage HV, reduces processing time to 57% of the recipe time, making the machine 175% faster. Damn! Only uses 80% of the EU per tick normally required. That is awesome as well. Actually, if you give it a shit casing, it would be slower. Well, I feel like I probably did give it a shit casing. Hey, Coffee, how's it going? Alright. So, tier 2. Oh, so that's what those are. Okay, tier 2. Electrum, Platinum, Osmium item pipe casing. Wow. Okay, so black plutonium is the fastest. Okay, cool. But yeah, these all stay the same, so that's not bad. I don't mind that. Not necessarily faster than a single block, read the question. Description, yeah, at your stage you can afford the platinum ones. That is true. I want to see how fast, or yeah, fast in parentheses it is before we upgrade it, just so we can compare it. I gotta open up YouTube again here, hold on. The time I gave you, I made it up, you son of a bitch. Well, thank you for telling me that it was made up as well. Oh yeah, I gotta share, hold on, share, copy, share the stream, live at stream viewer. Now we gotta share it to the good old Gregtech New Horizons Discord. Wow, what is this song? Alright, perfect. What voltage is it running at? It's only got 1 HV thing in there. Eventually, once we get more power going... Oh yeah, so what I did yesterday... Hold on, let me turn this music down a little bit again. Hopefully it's not too quiet. Alright, so looking back at this, I did fix this up. I got it completely built, although this is missing a turbine up here and a turbine rotor up there. So we got one Manuelin, we got one energetic alloy. I know it's not the greatest, but it's the most affordable with a decent power output. So I fixed all that up, that's all nice. I also, let's see, oh yeah, I did some more automation. I got some dual interfaces now so I could hook up the EV machines to the AE2 system. So the big thing that I got is Lapotron crystals as well as the fluid pattern processor, as well as some of the energy hatches. I actually do have an EV energy hatch, but I don't really have any good cables for transferring power. So that's why I'm not really using EV energy hatches right now at this instant. Use HSSE rotors for those turbines. See, that's the only thing though, is that I don't have a lot of tungsten or tungsten steel. I went to smelt up 2 at a time, twice, upstairs, and it ran out of power both times. So I lost 4 tungsten from all that. So it made me very mad. HSSE. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. So you need HSSG to make HSSE. Yeah, see, that takes 5 tungsten steel. We are getting a lot of molybdenum back, though. So chrome, we have a bunch of that. So, yeah, we're kind of waiting on some more tungsten before we get all that. What do we got here? Stainless steel. Yeah, we got a bunch more stainless going now, so that's also good. I did upgrade this guy. I finally got a capacity card, so we have some more gases flowing in. Weird song. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in it. Panda went to the timestamp and there was nothing there. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Okay, so let's go outside real quick. See if we got any end stone. And we can get this set up here. Or hopefully get some more tungsten going. How's everybody else's day going though so far? Oh yeah. I also realized that, hold on. Because I've been traveling so much to the moon, I have a lot of pollution destroying the wildlife behind my base. I'll have to show you guys. The grass is all dead. It's like, literally, there's some blocks that have actually disappeared because it's so bad. And maybe it got cleaned up. Oh, I guess... Oh, no, it did get cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, some of the grass literally turned to sand. It's so bad. But this was, like, all brown and, like, decaying. But it's been cleaned up a little bit, so it's not as terrible. Probably take that back out, thank you. If you cap that gas turbine with the fluid regulator, you can get more than 16 amps of EV power. Well, so that's the thing, is like, I know I'll be able to produce enough power, I just don't want to lose a bunch of it from my cables. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Although I guess, like, as I keep going up, it's not going to be all that bad, because it's only, like, what, 1 or 2 EU per cable? 575, 28, not bad. Uses, circuit don't matter. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Let me see who that was. You should turn on chat speak. Chat speak? You mean like text to speech, right? Minecraft Cat, love the name. Thank you very much for the follow. Are you talking about like the TikTok chat is able to do text to speech, or are you talking about like text to speech in the game? What's going on, Nico? Sorry I didn't say anything right away. I don't know, TikTok is dumb sometimes. Like, it put a big notification up in the chat and like blocked everything. I didn't even see you talking there. Also, thank you very much for the likes, Minecraft Cat. How are you doing today, Minecraft Cat? I hope that you're having a great day. Let's see. Coffee, maybe 1 gas turbine, 1 EV amp. No. The 2 gas turbines that I have, I think produce like 2 amps of IV, I think, to be honest. Hey, thank you very much for the likes, Amanda. Also, welcome to the stream. Bunch of glowstone, gold. Let's take all the gold back downstairs. Hey, Nomi, or Nami, welcome into the stream. Wather, welcome in. How you doing? I bet it's nothing. No, there actually, I think there actually was, like, legit lore, but I'm pretty sure you and Delta, like, all the OGs of the channel already heard it. And I don't even remember what it was. I don't remember if I was talking about work or... I don't know. I honestly can't even remember. And that's sad, I can't remember what I talked about yesterday. I guess it was a 6-hour stream, so... I guess it's fair enough that I did forget as well. Alright, what do we have for chrome? Take all the chromite, go process that. And boom. Okay. Let's go do that real quick before we do anything else. I see. Yeah, it's all good. You know who I haven't seen? Coffee, do you remember SoFi? We haven't seen SoFi in a while. The link Darius sent was also nothing, by the way. Darius is just being a troll today. Oh yeah. So, today at work, I was kind of working with somebody. I've never worked with them before. And, they're kind of newer, or maybe they just haven't done the work that we did today, but, like, the type of work that I did was, like, they call them couplings. So, basically, it connects the motor to... the roll in the paper machine, and you got to split the coupling, you got to take all the bolts out, pull the covers back, and then clean all the grease off, and, you know, inspect it, make sure it's not damaged, and put new grease in, bolt it back together, and you're good. What are you trying to do right now? Honestly, I'm not really sure. Probably... Well, actually, I'm trying to get some more stuff automated by building more multi-block machines over here. So that way I don't have to worry about crafting, like, really annoying ingredients for things. Also, I'm trying to stockpile on a bunch of resources, like chrome, stainless steel, and probably a couple other things I can't really remember right now. But, yeah. We were doing this today, and there's 12 bolts on the one coupling, and 4 of them, they got broken loose, but they would keep spinning and the nut wouldn't come off. So, like, the threads on the bolt were all messed up, so it was just stuck. And you couldn't get, like, the coupling far enough apart to, like, get a blade in there to cut it with a Sawzall or anything. So we had to drill out the bolts, so that was fun, but thankfully that actually wasn't as bad as it sounds. Still got our job done in an 8-hour day, so that's good. But yeah, do you have any experience with Gregtech New Horizons, Amanda? Alright, chat. Oh, wait, here, look at my list. I have a list. So, automating more recipes, fixing the turbine. So we did fix the turbine, we just need 2 rotors for the top, but we're fine right now. Complete the lathe. More chrome from the moon. Making a centrifuge. I guess... Let's take a look at our quest book. Yeah, HSSG. He wants us to make. No. Okay, all good. Obviously, it's a tech mod for Minecraft. It is very lengthy. About 8,000 hours, roughly, in gameplay, depending on how deep you go into the pack. It's probably going to take me more like 10 to 12,000 because I'm doing all of the quests in the book and all of the achievements. Okay. I was reading the YouTube chat there. HSSG. Molybdenum. Yes. Okay, so we want to start processing molybdenum. Molybdenite. Molybdenum. So, uses... Okay, so you purify it by washing it. Okay, that's fine. Molybdenum. Purify by washing it. Okay, so what does it take to make the multi-block washer? Oof. 67 wash plant casings. Grisium. So let's see how bad this is to make. Oh yeah, is there anybody in chat that watched the Monsanto video from Veritasium about the company who like made Roundup, like the pesticides, like the weed killer? Kind of reminds me of the other video I watched from him about I forgot the name of the company. Starts with like a D or a T, I think, that made Teflon, and like all the Teflon that's basically in the world polluting everything with the microplastics, or I don't know if it's microplastics, but it's just Teflon. But then basically how, what is it? Monsanto owns like all of the seeds pretty much across America and like a lot of other countries for farming, because they're special seeds that the plant won't get killed when you put weed killer on it. It kills all the weeds, but obviously your plants don't die. So if you use their seed, or if you even open a bag of seeds, that's considered signing a contract with them. And like, that is just like such a shitty, disgusting thing. Just like, think of how bad some of these corporations are. Or the fact that they knew that I think it's dioxin is being made in like the process of making the weed killer, and they acted like they had never gotten any, what is it, studies given to them from scientists showing that it was actually dangerous. So all of their workers were like guaranteed to get sick and just like a bunch of lesions on their skin. When will you play Helldivers again? I don't know, to be honest. could probably play like Friday or Saturday maybe. Although Saturday if I play it'd probably be in the morning, and I feel like a lot of people probably won't be up that early. Carbon, titanium, potassium, lithium, and sulfur. So actually, let's get this. We want 67 of these. And probably don't even need that many, so this would do like 60. Well, yeah, let's start with 60. Damn it, that's not what I wanted. Kind of almost sounds like Legend of Zelda. There we go. Blaze is Helldiving too. Yeah, I play Helldivers. It's been a little bit since I played, but I play Helldivers. So that's an HV mixer. That's an EV mixer. So I need a programmed breakthrough circuit. When so if I had more time today I would have done it today, but my girlfriend's gonna be home from class in about 2 hours, and doing a couple expeditions usually takes like 2.5 3 hours usually. But like if I'm free Saturday, like I can be free early in the morning. I mean, I know you probably would be able to be up for it. I know it'd be a little bit harder because you're normally up later. I know Ingalls would be even worse for it, because I know Ingalls stays up way too late. .48, 1, 2, 3. Carbon. Oh, it's 45 of everything. Wow, okay, so potassium, lithium, PTAS. I can be up. How early are we talking? Well, if we want to... If we're looking at 3 to 4 hours of gameplay, if we look at 3 hours... Probably 7 my time, 8 your time. Silk Song tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I hope you guys enjoy that, and it turns out to be everything you guys want. There's one lithium there. And hydrogen. It's actually Circuit 2. Does Circuit 2 just work there? I gotta try that out. And this is an EV mixer, so we'll see how that works. Should I just do this? 6 years. It's been 6 years. That is crazy. That's a long time. So we'll see how the... Oh, wait, I need lithium. Joker has been summoned. Oh yeah, have you played the update with the caves and stuff yet, Joker, or no? See, I would say that I'd probably be able to play tomorrow too, but the new Everybody's Golf game is going to drop tomorrow, and I've been waiting for that with Porcupine. I absolutely loved the last Everybody's Golf. It was amazing. I just hope that they don't butcher it. I really hope that they don't. I saw they made some, like, new, what do you want to call it? Like graphics changes or like UI. So we'll see. It might be a little bit getting used to, but I just hope that the gameplay is still solid. Golf? Yes, everybody's golf on. I think they're gonna have it on Steam, and it's like a little arcadey like kind of golf style. The Galaxy needs saving. What? I need to relax and play my golf. If I can't relax, then I won't be able to save the Galaxy, or I won't be able to bring more freedom. No, freedom. Yes, I won't be able to bring more. Damn it! I can't even think. I can't. Well, yep. You know, you might as well just take me out back and just get rid of me. Someone said that Silk Song is going to be $20. I feel like that is probably going to be a little bit more expensive than that. Whew. Alright, we need to go... Yes, grab our lithium. That's why we came up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So let's go see what happens. No, it is $20. Really? That's crazy. It does not work. Alright, fair enough. Hollow Knight was only 15. Oh, wow. Okay. So if I want to play both games, it's only going to cost me 35 bucks. Or maybe even less. Silk Song will probably be the same. Okay. For how much content was in that game, it's so cheap. That's the nice thing is, yeah, sometimes you just get, like, the greatest value out of, like, some cheaper games. Like, yeah, and that's the funny thing is, like, a lot of companies, like, okay, they want to charge $60 or $80. Well, you're just gatekeeping the game from a lot of people that really can't afford it or can't justify spending that much money. Now, me personally, I would rather... What is it? Cut the price of my game in half if I know it's good enough to sell, to where maybe I'd make 3 or 4 times more sales. Or I would price it out to where it's like still cheap enough for people to afford it, but obviously not so low that you're not going to make like a profit. And then they end up worse than a lot of indie games out there. Oh, that's the thing too, yeah. They charge you all this money, and it turns out to be a dog shit game. Like, I mean, look at the last couple of games. I mean, you have Peak, that was like, what, $10? I mean, you get plenty of hours of content out of that for its money. You get Terraria, that's insanely amazing. I mean, like, 20 bucks brand new, like, without a sale, I think. Maybe even if it was 30. Well worth the money. Not even including all the mods you can play for thousands of hours. Yeah. That's weird how that works. So how long is this going to take? 60 seconds. How much did the outbound ghost cost? I don't remember if someone donated that or what. It was, I don't think it was much. It was probably 30 or less, but I don't even remember if I bought it or if somebody else did that. If I bought it, I should have got a refund. Is this still the new album? It is still the new album. Turbo remix of Other Side. So I got 2 more songs after this of the new album, and then we're going back to the regular music that you guys have been hearing before in the past. No, you bought it out of your own volition. Okay, I guess so. Yeah, maybe I was thinking it was going to be good like Paper Mario. I think that, yeah, maybe I did. I was thinking it was going to be awesome like Paper Mario or Bug Fables, and it turned out to be terrible. 50 seconds. EV power, wow. No way of cooking this faster, huh? Nope. And it's 50 seconds no matter what. Dang, 50... Chat, what's the math on this? I need a calc. Calculator. 250 times 50 divided by 60. Wait, hold on, I think I did math wrong. 250 times 50. Oh no, I didn't. Divided by 60. Oh! It's almost like 4 hours. 208 minutes. Just for the Grizium. 208 minutes. I guess we could cut it in half with 2 EV. What is it? Energy hatches? But that's a lot of power that we're going to be consuming for that. How long is this? 37.5 divided by 2. That ain't nearly as bad. And there's only 120 of them. Jeez. The best part of that playthrough was when you broke the game. That was actually awesome, yeah. I just like kept going off the map, and then I don't remember if I fell. Like fell off the map. I will find a way to break like any game. Do 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 do. You did, yeah. I'm just too good at breaking games. I mean, if I think about it, like honestly, I've probably broken a solid 75% or more of games, and I'm proud of that. Call me Josh Jr. You literally became out of bounds, Ghost. I made this exact same joke when it actually happened. I do remember that. Instead of the outbound, it's the out of bounds Ghost. Honestly, we'd probably just get rid of this oxygen tank. I don't know why that's still here. Oh, hot damn. Boop, 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 boop. I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about it, Panda. I keep thinking about Stray. And, like, I really want to play that again. But, like, if I play it, I really want to, like, have my girlfriend watch the playthrough. Like, I would stream it and have her watch. Or something. Or have her play it. I feel like it'd be harder to have her play it, but to have her watch it, I think maybe she'd enjoy that. For what it was a pretty good game. Like, the story was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Puzzles of everything. Loco Texican. What's going on? Thank you very much for jumping in the stream. Benji, welcome to the stream. Rip B12. Rip B12 indeed. That was... Who would have thought a robot dying would have been so sad? Or as modern day people call them, the clankers. Oh shit, look at all the ilmenite. Oh, damn it, that's annoying. Hold on. All... sort by... item name. There we go. Stray was more than... No, there's no way. You're lying to me. You're lying to me, Panda. I don't believe you. I can't believe you. You might be right, though, because, like... That is... Wow. Because I quit my last job in 23. And that was over 2 years ago. Brantley, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think you're right. Stray was that's crazy. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Now I want to get more of my ilmenite. Ilmenite. Get that processing for more titanium. Bro, you forgot to censor. Censor what? You talking about, like, the things that I said? Accidentally press send. Accidentally press send. What are you talking about? Are you going crazy over there? Forgot to censor job. Oh, that I talked to my girlfriend about work? Panda's right. Oops. Oh well. It happens. Red or black? 22 black. Go all in. I'm not at fault if you lose. It's like a new joke trend to censor job. What? I never heard of that. Ew. Maybe. Oh, maybe not ew. Okay, hold on. I mean, you get carbon monoxide. That's. I don't care about that. You get an ingot of wrought iron and 3 rutile. All right. Yes. What's going on, V? How you doing today, though? Okay, chat. Now I'm flustered because I'm like, what's happening? Oh, you actually want to run this time, huh? Wow. Look at you go. Well, you're all going there. Ilmenite. Dirty ilmenite can get centrifuged for some iron. Just lost 2 bands. Double it. Double it and put it back on. What's going on, Rox? How you doing? You know, you can't quit until you win. You know, if you quit now, you're just quitting before you hit it big. Or what you could say is if you quit now, you mean just not true gambler. 2 bands is light work. How you doing though, Rox? Nice to see you. I'm pretty sure we've seen you before, right? Take off your pollution protection for a second. Say less. Oh my... How am I so slow? What am I slow from? That's not from my poison and stuff. Because I don't even have full protection on. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm dumb. Good. Glad that you're doing well. Look at that. 2 stacks of chrome almost. That's beautiful. The hunger from the pollution is giving you slowness. Well, it's not... The hunger's not from the pollution. That's just from me not using my healing axe for a long time. Yeah, I was here a while ago. Glad you remember me, man. You're welcome. I was gonna say, I thought I remember the name and then the little Santa hat. I don't know what the Santa hat's on. It's kind of hard to see. Little tiny picture. But yeah, usually I tend to remember people pretty well. Especially if you pop into streams pretty often, gets easier and easier. Keep grabbing all this dust over here. Alright, so it's got 2 more cycles left and that should be done. I can't wait to get the upgraded ore washer. I still remember the night when you finished Stray. I stayed up in bed way later than I should have on a school night to watch the rest of the stream live. Well, I greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry that I probably caused you to be extremely tired the next day. Do you still remember me? I do, Wather. You know, and that's the funny thing, because, I mean, before, like, recently, when you started coming back to streams, what is it? I mean, it's been a long time before then when you finally came back. But because you had the same profile picture and the same name, and you were here in streams in the past, like, pretty often, that I was able to remember you. I mean, there's a lot of people like that, too, that have come back within the last couple weeks, actually, which is awesome. I can still remember a lot of them. Well, I will try to pop in often so you remember me. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Even if you're just popping in to say hi, I greatly appreciate all that, too. Just ate a bologna sandwich. Now my tummy hurts. Oof. That bologna. Yeah, I gave up with the old bologna sandwiches a long time ago. I don't know, like, my parents would buy, like, bologna for, like, lunch meat and stuff, I think because it was, like, cheaper. And eventually I'm like, you know what? I can't handle it anymore. I'm like, you gotta do something else, like, parents. And then they would buy, like, lunch meat. Like, the lunch meat that they bought was better, but it was still kind of like the fake stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I can't really do this anymore either. I'm like, you gotta at least get, like, the actual, like, deli sliced meat. Otherwise, I ain't gonna be able to do lunch meat. Or I'd, like, swap over to, like, peanut butter jelly and stuff, and... ugh. Can't handle bologna. Maybe if it was, like, a fresh, like, grilled or, like, fried bologna, maybe, but nah. I can't do bologna anymore. I had a friend who played so much that he was sleeping in nearly every lesson. Oof. One time the teacher kicked him from the class so he can go sleep somewhere else. So that's pretty bad. Like, as much as I love gaming and stuff, like, I'll never push it that far. I mean, maybe there's once or twice where I've gone a little bit further than I would have liked, and I kind of regretted it, but nothing that bad. Oof, excuse me. Bologna or salami? I prefer salami. Yeah, Stop the Mop will join the stream. I predicted, as well as Delta. Delta, I would believe, because we actually had a Delta sighting in the Discord, so that's kind of cool. Salami is greater. Yeah, way greater. Salami is goated, yeah. Salami, get like some provolone cheese and a little bit of mayo, maybe like some banana peppers or some other stuff like that. That sounds amazing. Green Ninja, thank you very much for the follow and the likes. Greatly appreciate it. How you doing, Green Ninja? Chat, what should I be doing, honestly? I mean, so we got some stuff going now. We're getting stuff going for the ore proc area, so that's good at least. Tungsten steel. Honestly, do we even have any tungsten right now? I doubt it. If so, not much. Actually, we have 11 tungsten steel. I don't think we can cook that down here, though. Or maybe I could cook it upstairs. Just a little worried about losing it. Yeah, see, that takes EV power. I don't think I produced quite enough power up here. Interesting. When I was a little kid, I used to have Nutella sandwiches, lol. Extremely healthy. You know what's funny? I think I did the same exact thing at one point. I'm like, oh my gosh, Nutella's amazing! Or like, there was this stuff called like apple butter. I don't know what it was, like exactly how it was made, but it was made with like apples from an apple orchard. And it was pretty good, and I had that for a while for sandwiches. I'm like, oh, whatever, I guess I enjoyed. Because after a certain point, I made my own lunches in the morning. I feel bad, like, I shouldn't have abused the system That's a big reason why my family pushed to bringing in like a cold lunch from home, is because when I got to middle school, they had this thing called a la carte where you could get like as much stuff as you wanted. So I go back up, I get like a brownie, maybe like a bag of chips, and like a Gatorade or like a fancy drink. And yeah, well, there went all my food and my lunch money like real quick, and like, well, my dad's like, yeah, you're having cold lunches from now on. Too expensive. Fair enough. Looking back now, I'm like, yeah, that was kind of dumb what I did. Alright, getting distracted. Here we go. Put the tantalum back. Salami pickles. Havarti pepper jack mustard on sourdough is elite. That sounds really good, actually. I'm so basic. Whenever I have a sandwich, I normally just have ham and cheese. There's nothing wrong with that either. Hot ham and cheese, that's good. When I was a little kid, I already read that. I still eat Nutella in the cans with a spoon if I get the chance to. See, I'm an adult and I have adult money, but I don't do that. I don't actually buy Nutella as much as I want it. I tell myself it's unhealthy or it's not a good option to get something else, but yeah. Even though it's like, why not? You could have a little bit here and there and be fine. Although I guess I really don't know what I would have Nutella with at this point. Alright, hold on. Where... HSSG. I guess we're not going to be able to cook it anytime soon, so... Whatever. Chat, should we make a bunch of epoxid? Let's see. Yeah, I guess we could take this and start using all that. You're looking fine. Actually, maybe we can make some more circuit boards. Use this with copper. I'm going to need lots of copper. Copper, copper, copper. Ooh, oh yeah, the bending machine. We should get that to make some foil. What am I missing here? This is illegal. I just buy off-brand Nutella because it's cheaper, right? Brand names taking over products is such a modern problem. I don't like it. Well, yeah, that too. I mean, like, the funny thing is, working in factories, I see literally almost the exact same product. Granted, they may tweak some of the ingredients, or they might do like an extra step on some of the brand name stuff, but basically everything, or like, it's so close and so identical from certain name brand items to the off brand that it's just like, yeah, why would you ever buy the name brand for twice the price when you could buy the non-name brand for a lot cheaper? There's some things that I do buy name brand on anyways because I know that I'll work for those companies. So I'm basically trying to also like buy myself a job. Granted, there's probably enough people that buy that stuff anyways. I want to just do my part in supporting the companies that are producing the items that I'm going to work for. Alright, so let's take this out. Oh, I think I ran out of carbon fiber, that's fine. Boom, boom. Uses, no circuit. Copper foil. I don't even know how much copper I even have, to be honest. Let's go grab some. Also, want to say thank you very much everybody who's in the stream. I greatly appreciate it. 17 amazing people. Alright, let's get some copper. Copper, copper, copper. 560, not bad actually. So let's get copper foil. Hey, what's going on? How you doing today? I see you jumping into the stream. I was gonna say your name, but I didn't want to butcher it again, so I'm sorry. I hope that at some point that I do get it memorized. Copper foil. Alright, so with the bending machine, we're gonna do circuit 10. Oops, I gotta go up here. Circuit 10. Yes, right here. Alright, perfect. And then the Gregtech copper ingot. So now, I don't know... We need to rename this one. Hold on. Bro, in my country, if you want potato chips, you choose either two options. Pringles or Mr. Potato. Oof. It's fine. I thank you very much for understanding. Yeah, that's the one thing in America is you never really have to worry about snacks. They have plenty of snacks made in America, and obviously all the other snacks that we get from other countries. At least try pronouncing my name. Oof. I feel like I said this the first time. Sarahi? Or Sarahi? I know, probably both of those are wrong. This one... Oh wait, we got another input. Okay, hold on. We need a... What you trying to do? What's going on, biggest bruh boy? Welcome back. Just trying to add some more automation to my factory, as well as kind of stockpile up on my resources here. How you doing today? Arda, welcome back. How you doing? Pringles aren't potato chips. Please explain, Joker. What do you mean? Not potato chips? I heard you. Get out of here. Oh no, where's my jetpack? Why? Oh, hold on. Oh. Get out of there. There we go. My current world has no tin near me. It's a big old ripperoni. Have you ever seen that one video from Velcro where they're complaining about everyone calling their off-brands Velcro? It's really funny. Oh yeah, that is kind of funny. Yeah, everybody says Velcro. Or that's like there's certain paper products that people will say the name of. So, what is it? Like, I think Kleenex is a big brand. Like, everybody asks for a Kleenex, but when, like, certain places I go to that don't have, like, an actual Kleenex, like, oh, can you pass me, like, a facial tissue or a Puffs or whatever, like, the other brand is, but everybody just says Kleenex because they're so used to it. If it's easier to remember Sarah, then that's fine. I really don't care. So yeah, Sada E, right? Sada E. See, okay, I forgot that the R. So the R is what throws me off. So if you don't mind me asking, where is the origination, or the, yeah, where does that originate from? Like the pronunciation, like in Spanish with a silent H. I stopped buying chips a year ago because it's like 2 years the price tripled. Yeah, I don't really buy chips unless I know they're like a really good price, like they're on sale and stuff. I forget they're potato flakes. Oh yeah, I guess so. They're all just like compressed and not slices of potato. It's powdered potato reformed into a chip shape. Fair. Sada-E. Okay. Band-Aid. Oh, Q-tips, Band-Aids. Yep, Band-Aids are... What would you... yeah. What would you would call it a bandage, right? For a non-name brand. Band-Aid is the name of the brand. Yeah, Joker, I don't know if you were here in the stream when I was talking about it, but did you ever see, like, maybe you didn't see the video of Monsanto, but maybe you already know of them, or Monsanto, the company who makes Roundup, and how they're a really bad company. I already know there's a lot of bad companies, but I like that Veritasium. Love his YouTube channel. He always does, like, a lot of, like, science or mathematical stuff. At least I thought he used to. Maybe he still does. But made two really big videos. One on the company that made Teflon, and then obviously this one with like Roundup and the seeds that basically they control all of the seeds. They own all of the seeds. Like farmers cannot reuse them and plant them in the next year. They have to buy brand new seeds because that's how greedy they are and disgusting they are. No, I don't really know. Yeah. And not even America. Like, they own seed. Like, they'll go across the seas, too. And, like, they'll have people going to farms to investigate to make sure that farmers aren't reusing or using their seeds without their permission. Otherwise, they'll take them to court and stuff. And it's just so stupid. That's from a Mexican show, but everyone gets it wrong, so I don't care at this point. Well, I'm sorry that you have to deal with that, because, I mean, people, I mean, your name is important, everybody's name is important, so that's why it's always kind of important to me to try and learn how to pronounce people's names and stuff like that. At least I want to try, because everybody matters to me in my channel. I always try to do my best. It's always funny for me, the silent letters. Why even put one there? I don't have any of that in my language. Yeah. It is crazy. I mean, there's so many different things in different languages, like, hard to understand. Band-Aid equals Hansaplast in my country? That's crazy. That is even... I mean, it makes sense in your country, but I don't even know where to begin with how that even makes sense. I guess I don't even know how to make a word out of it, I guess, in my language. English. You frickin' Englishman. Even though I'm not an Englishman. Alright, so I want to make epoxid. Chat, do you guys think, or Darius, or any maybe of the other experts of Gregtech, that you'd be able to walk me through maybe setting up an LCR to request to make something like epoxid? There's a brand. Oh, there's a brand called that. Okay. Hey, Piecraft, what's going on? Bro, collect your awards. Should I? I probably should. Thank you for yelling at me for that. They either call me Sarah, Sarai, Safari, or Sauce. I think you said something about Sauce last time. Chat. I really want another carbonated beverage, but I already had one of the more expensive beverages, and I already had one soda today. I'm like, I don't want to go more than one of either of them. I should probably drink water. I already had some water earlier, but I'm like, ugh. I crave the carbonation. That's honestly what I should do, is I should buy, like, the cheap, like, flavored carbonated waters. Keep grabbing loot bags to gamble with. Can never get enough gambling. Collecting the rewards takes so much time and fills your inventory, so much collecting them is pain. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. If I could only collect... See, these ones that are guaranteed to only give me the one thing, I would auto-collect them with just the button on the side. But the ones that make you choose, I don't want to do that and then lose out on an item that I actually want. That's the only thing that sucks with claiming them. But here we go. We'll claim some of them. We're not going to claim... Well, maybe. We'll claim all of this page. We're not going to go to all the other pages. No, we can just dump it all into storage and not worry about it for a while. I like how I get all the loot bags, but then I never use them. Well, I still need to do some more enchanting. It's kind of annoying to copy the books and stuff. But it is what it is. Ooh, yeah, see, we need to make more carbon fiber. Epoxid sheet. Loot bags. I'm surprised my inventory is not actually full right now. Okay. I made an LCR with export buses and make a 32-liter output hatch. Oh, yeah, 32 kL, yeah. So it won't make more than I need, and I don't need another tank. To automate your LCR, you can use interfaces on the hatches or buses, then put a meat output bus and connect that to the meat network. So yeah, the output bus, the output's the easiest thing, because no matter what, we're going to export the fluids and it's going to go back to our meat system. So that's always going to be the easy part for me, at least I feel like, unless we have to somehow insert a physical... Like I said, that doesn't even matter anyways, because export anything that's created or used, I just automatically have shipped back no matter what. So export's always, should be the easiest. unless you have to export to... I forgot what they were called. Somebody said something. I watched a video from X doing it. Universals, I think they are, but we're not worrying about universals, I don't think, anytime soon. I have to go, Mr. Blaze. Sounds good. We'll see you later. Thank you very much for jumping in. I have to go babysit some kids, so bye. We'll see you later as well. Thank you very much for jumping in, you two. Take care. It's your boy Simon. What's going on? You can't auto-claim choosables. It just skips them, if I remember correctly. I'll have to test that. Thank you. Also, welcome to the channel. I don't know if we've seen you before. You have a pretty unique username, so I feel like I would have remembered that. And pretty cool profile picture, too. Yeah, and when you claim all of them like this, not only do you have to deal with the filled inventory, but you also have to go through sorting hell afterwards. Well, see, the nice thing for me is this is all the sorting that I gotta do. Just dump it right into the system and forget about it. Oh yeah, we have an interface now, so now we can set this up and craft a bunch of foil. This is going to be nice, because making foil took me quite a while before. I want to see how quick we can make some foil. So we're going to dump this in. Let's see, ignore the contents of the target. Do not push crafting items if inventory contains items. Yeah, sure. No, I think it's just this. Allow insert of the same recipe. So this is going to be circuit 10 in here. So we got foil going in. Eventually we should upgrade our input buses to have... No, that doesn't matter. No. It only matters with this for the capacity cards. Hold your healing axe. I gotta do that more often. So if we want some copper foil, craft 1,000. See how long it takes us to craft 1,000. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, dude. That is so fast. Okay, maybe not. What was it doing before? I don't know what it just did before, but it's almost done already. Wow. 15 seconds, maybe? 20 seconds? This would have taken me probably a half an hour in the past. That is awesome. That's beautiful. I love it so much. This is like Minecraft magic storage. Yeah, basically. Chat. That was like the most beautiful thing I've probably seen in a while. Hey, Chris. Good evening, Blaze. Just finished my first summary of my my physics lab. And now I just saw you're streaming. This is great news. I'm glad to be able to make your evening a little bit better. Once again, I want to say thank you very much for jumping in, Chris. Nice seeing you again. Also, good job on finishing up that physics lab. Man, I do not miss homework at all. That is one... As stressful as work can be sometimes, that's one good thing about being an adult is... Usually, you don't have to worry about taking work home with you. Obviously, depending on your career. But it's just like, okay, well, I wake up, I go to work, I come home. When I'm home, I relax, and I do whatever I want. So that's kind of nice sometimes. It even kind of looks like it, the blocks. It does, I would agree. Like, the magical looking blocks compared to the magic storage in Terraria. I watched the second video on the Bereft Souls mod, and I realized, yeah, I forgot the name. I think his name was Brome, the name of the YouTube channel owner. Hired a couple people actually to develop the mod, so I hope that they continue with it. I know they're going to do a good job. I just hope that they see it through, and that we're lucky enough maybe to see it within the next 1 or 2 years. That is going to be insane. I don't know how long it would take. I know that the Soul of Eternity, I think it is, in Fargo Souls mod already takes a long time to make. I could not imagine how long that would take to make the Soul of Eternity in that mod, because I think he was saying that would be like the end goal, the end item. I wonder if it would be quicker to do that than to play Gregtech here through the entirety. I think it would have to be. There's no way. No way it would take 8,000 hours. Maybe 1,000 hours or so, but... Alright, so why are you not operating? Oh, we need iron 3 chloride. We need our wrench. Also want to say thank you very much. 25 people in the stream. Thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to anybody that may be new, or welcome back. What's going on, Carlos? Welcome to the stream over on TikTok. There it is. That's beautiful. So yeah, then we get more circuit boards for everything else over, I guess whatever other circuits that we need here. Probably craft up a bunch of LV ones, to be honest, so that way we can make some more super tanks, so we can distill our wood vinegar to help us get a bunch of acetone, actually. So let's go do that. College is not stressful at all for me. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, college, I mean, college can be really easy and it can be really annoying, depending on the classes that you have to take. Not enough fluid output space. Yeah, we still need a bunch of stuff. The only thing that sucked when I was in college is the amount of work that I had to do at a job as well to be able to pay for my living expenses. Because of where I went to college, it was kind of expensive there to live, and the pay in the job that I had was not all that great. Kind of weird how YouTube doesn't really recommend your streams until like an hour in. Yeah, I don't understand that either sometimes, but at least they recommend them at some point, so I guess I can appreciate that. Alright, I'm getting lost, chat. What the heck was I doing? Oh yeah, yes. I don't know why I went back up here. So we're going over here, LV circuits. Craft, I don't know, 128? Perfect. I like seeing those low numbers, 7%, 3%. 43% is not so nice, but we're making more of those as we speak. Did you also pay for classes? Yep. Technically, I still owe money for my student loans. It was broken up into two sections, like one half of a loan and another half of a loan. I paid off the smaller half, so I still owe a lot of money on the second half. So that's the thing that kind of sucks, is I have that. I obviously have my car loan, which actually is... There's not too much left on that, thankfully. But I wanted a nicer, somewhat newer vehicle, so I bit the bullet. I got something like that I could take care of for my whole life, that I know what maintenance has been done on it, not trusting a previous owner. Obviously something that's good on gas and that's going to be reliable for a long time. So I got those two loans to worry about, as well as trying to save up, hopefully, to at least get a decent starter home some point relatively soon, hopefully within the next 5 years. But that is also the little bit of a hard thing with work being slow sometimes, is I make good enough money to get by with the little amount that I do work, but I really haven't stockpiled a whole lot for a down payment on a house. So that's the only thing that kind of sucks. What did you buy? Should I say what type of vehicle I have? Slowly give out information to dox myself. I know I could probably say it and it doesn't even matter, but I'm just weird like that. It's kind of weird. I already read that. Nitrobenzene when? Honestly, I don't know. Oh, you know what? The multi-block fluid extractor is something that I want, but we also need a lot of tungsten steel for that yet. Hybrid. No, I would not buy a hybrid. I won't judge. Blaze lives in the nether. Porcupine posted a picture a long time ago of the Blaze mobile that wasn't my car, but it was a funny meme. Blaze lives in the nether. Yeah, I just ride the flames. He drives whatever those mobs that walk on the lava are called. Yes, I drive a Strider. Hold on. Super tank. Oh, we have 3 of them, actually. Hold on. Craft 5 more. Something's got to be wrong with this. What's going on with that? Crafting 2 Lapotron crystals. Oof. Well, this is the Lapotron. What? You called it. Panda called it. Delta, how are you doing? Delta spotted, guys. What the heck? Whip out your guns. Shoot him. Put him on the wall. He's a trophy. How you doing, Panda? Panda. How are you doing, Delta? How's life been? I assume you probably started up school, as everybody else has. The gang's all here. The gang is pretty much all here. That is crazy. That's fine. I will say, I drive a Toyota Camry. A Toyota Camry. A newer one. I guess, yeah, it's not brand new at this point anymore. It's a couple years old now. Blue names everywhere. Someone brought out all the mods. All the mods 8. Bro, what? My Toyota it's my work car. That's the funny thing, too. It's a work car. It's not even like... I wanted it to be nice, but, like, it's... I mean, I try to take care of it, like, with, like, cleanliness from my work clothes. My work clothes get pretty greasy sometimes, and it's, like, hard to keep it, like, fully clean. Ooh. That ain't, what I want. Hold on. Let's just do that there. That's my car, dude. I've always had Camrys. That is kind of fun. I mean... That's why I bought it, though. Like, they're nice cars. They, you know, they're good on gas. They're very reliable. I feel like it's going to be easy enough to work on because I have the automotive background for when I inevitably have to do maintenance on it. I mean, I did an oil change on it, my first one by myself, last weekend because it's out of the free warranty services. The holy trinity of the inactive Blaze mods, Hey, Delta, and Mop. You know, I think it's been longer since we've seen Hey than we've actually seen Mop. Like, we've seen Mop more recently, which is crazy. Ethanol. Methanol. Acetone. Methyl acetate. Okay, so we need a new tank for methyl acetate. Ethanol and methanol. I look for used Camry when I'm going to buy a car, hands down. Yeah, that's... I mean, and they're nice, they're big, they're comfortable, they're nice cars. I almost bought a Honda, but the lady at the dealership wouldn't want to give me a deal, and tried calling me back a couple days later, are you still interested? Or do you want to get something else? I'm like, no, you wouldn't work with me on one car, why the hell would I work on you with another car? Like, get out of here. Like, you wouldn't budge, like, anything. So, I mean, some dealerships to buy cars aren't really the greatest, but they're, for sure, some dealers are way better than others. If you have to buy one from a dealer, that is. Like, if you're too greedy to, like, not even budge, like, even $500, like, I'm sorry, like, get the hell out of here. There goes your sale. You're not going to make commission at all on anything then. Like, I'll take my business elsewhere. I don't care. I'll happily drive an hour to go buy a car from somewhere else. Like, doesn't bother me none. Acetic acid. Acetic acid. Oh. Well, there we go. Could have swore we have ethanol somewhere. Methanol. Let's see. I'm outside your apartment, Blaze. Please let me in. Sorry, no can do. My mom drives a Camry. Very reliable. I've been stuck in school work loop for months. Oof. I'm finally free. Yeah, that's the old college life. Work, school, work, school, work, school, work, school, work, school, and it's just like, ugh, when does it end? Although, like, I do miss, like, high school days because it's, like, all I had to worry about was school. I mean, and then the work that I worked in a fast food restaurant. So I basically got free, like, dinner and stuff that was of actual, like, pretty decent quality food. So I was happy about that, but... yeah, now life's a lot more stressful than just, than just school. But I'm glad that you're doing well, Delta. I'm very happy to see you again. Hey, what's going on, Casper? How's it going? Used GT-R34. Damn. That's, R34. R34, I'm thinking like a Mazda or like an Asian vehicle, right? What's going on, Casper? How you doing? I mean, I used to work with cars. I was never like a big car nerd. Like, I never knew like all the brands and like all the what do you want to call it, the types of vehicles and stuff. Well, I knew a brand if I saw it, but like if you told me a name, I didn't always know it, especially the rarer or I guess more the cooler cars that people like. I'm fine, glad that you're doing well. As a kid, we wanted to grow up, and now we want to go back. Guess we always want what we don't have. Pretty much that sums it up right there. I can't believe that people still say boggle. I want to go have a boggle for breakfast. It just sounds wrong. Oh, man. Why are accents weird? I want a boggle with cream cheese. I have to go. Good night, everyone. See you later, Darius. Thank you very much for jumping in. Have a good rest of your night. Sleep well. What the F is a boggle? Well, if I say bagel, bag, is it How do you say bagel? Because Joker yells at me for saying bagel. If I say bagel, if I say bagel and bagel, that sounds the same. Oh, here we're talking about bagels. Yeah, bagels. You say bagels. Yeah. Like bagels. But boggles. Like the lowercase a sound. Bagel. I don't know. I don't know how to say bagels. Bagels. It's 1000% bagel. Like I have to start an argument in the chat. Like, how do we say bagel? What we got? Sophie. Oh, what's going on here? Did I shut you down? Oh, you're probably shut down. No. What happened? Oh, we ran out of carbon. There's a whole bit in the community about it. You're not alone, Blaze. A lot of people say bagel wrong. Oh man. I have to search up the proper pronunciation. I'd say bagel. 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 Like we're talking about bagels. I could really go for a nice cream cheese bagel from a bagel place right now. Bagel. Alright, enough about bagels. Okay, we're still cooking. We got a long ways to go for this stuff to cool down. It is crazy. They take 33.5 seconds, basically, to cool off, too. You were actually saying it correctly today. You usually say bag instead of bagel. Bagel. We'll have to talk about it. We'll have to talk about it again when we're in voice chat, so that way we can. I can fully understand it. Adding in a Y or anything else in chat probably won't help me. I'll just still think about it wrong. Oh yeah, we can add this in. How many bagels would a beagle bake if a beagle could bake bagels? That's actually a really good tongue twister. And you probably just came up with that on your own, too. We always knew Delta was the smarty pants in the family. Circuit assembler, yes. Alright, we need to rename this properly. Alright, so Advanced Circuit Assembler. HV Circuit Assembler. No clean. Perfect. Yeah, totally. Have you considered putting hot ingots into the freezer via the ingot hot tag? I have not. I don't even know what that means. Alright, what is this? HV cutting machine. HV cutter, clean room. Coolio. Now that you mentioned looking up the definition, I think the only time I've ever seen you tab out of a game and actually show it was during the one-shot streams. Well, probably, yeah, probably was. I think I remember that. So, who's ready for Black Ops 7? I don't know. When's that supposed to release? It's gonna be like $100. I mean, maybe I'd play it, but I don't want to pay for that. That's gross. It's been a while since I've had a Call of Duty game. Does it actually look good? Like, are you a huge fan of that, Delta? Alright, so we do have power and stuff hooked up to this. So we'll drop down in our hidey hole. So we got power... Oh, no, that's not it. What the heck? Where is this thing? I could have sworn. No, there's no way. I know that this is hooked up. Oh, it's over here. That's... What? Oh, it's right here. Duh. Okay. So it's right here. It's hooked up to power. Then I could add the input bus and the output bus. There we go. So yeah, we could just add these up to the line here, and then we can have some recipes going into the lathe. Although the biggest one would probably be the quartz rods, honestly, just to get that all up on there. Me interface. There we go. Rename. Multi-block lathe. Multi-block lathe. Sure. So, there's one P2P tunnel here. With all that on it. I don't know, I guess I could... Eventually I'll move that down this way, maybe. Okay, so we'll worry about that one later. So that's one. Two P2P tunnels. Which actually, hold on. Yeah, I might just connect to this one. It's not that far away. Three P2P tunnels. So let's grab some pink. Actually, how many channels are on this? 4. There's probably going to be more from that guy, so let's we'll grab a different color. Green. So then we could just put an interface on this and it'd be faster, right? I heard. Hold on, let's look at the one up here. Me interface. Okay, so I guess yeah, it's the same. Another copy and paste Call of Duty marketing disappointment. Oof. It's really mid looking. I'm like extremely mid. That's actually really sad. But I feel like that's how all Call of Duty games are, pretty much. And, like, all the sports games are all pretty much just the same copy and paste garbage. Alright, so we got this connected, we got the input, we got the output. That's fine. And it's powered, so honestly, we can get the Certus Quartz stuff here, and let's test that out. Are you still Stone Age, Blaze? Balls. Yes, I am definitely in the Stone Age. Actually, have you seen my base, Delta? I'll do a little tour. Let's go to sleep real quick. I'll show you some of the builds that I've done. We have... I'll show you the time that I've been playing so far as well. So if we look at our time played... Oh, nope, not claim chunks. Minutes played, 565 hours. And keep in mind, we're supposed to be here for like 8 to 12,000 with the challenge that I'm doing. Even the base game... Okay, we gotta put that in our backpack because we can't sleep with hot stuff. Even if you're just beating the game, it's probably 4 to 8,000 hours, depending on your playstyle and your knowledge. So we walk outside, we still have the unfinished house from way back, but that's fine. We have this beauty right here, the American flag that we started on the 4th of July. And this is the start of a volcano. I worked the least on this section, so I don't really worry about this yet. There's no like depth in that at all, so that's fine. We have a little Christmas tree, which doesn't look all that beautiful, but that was from the Christmas of 2024. We had 1,850 subscribers. We have a heart for Valentine's Day. 4,288 subscribers. Actually, I think I put a sign on this one as well. Let's see, 4th of July, 5,292 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. None of this is really all that crazy. I mean, I have a little farm field out here. I wanted to build something for like one of every plant, but I don't know, it really... I stopped. Automated farm that we're harvesting endstone from. This isn't really all that great outside here. Like, I'm being honest, this is like the least cool looking stuff. Alright, so let's dump this away. And salty root. Do we have salt root? No. Take this for now, just to save some space. Alright, let's go back inside. Oh, insane growth. Yeah, like, this year has been insane for the channel, like, with how much we've grown. Your building skills ain't that chopped anymore. Nice. Yeah, thank you very much. Especially this. Like, I'm the most proud of this. Don't look at the back wall, but this was a lot better when it had chests in it. Now it needs some modifications. But, like, this is my pride and joy. Like, I was very happy with how this turned out. With the lava ceilings and the machines all lining up nice in here. There's some kind of stuff missing because I take them in and out every now and then. Little kitchen, which maybe I'll probably expand at some point, and then all of our other early stage multi-blocks. Our big old farm this way. Which actually, it's not even harvesting. Hold on. Why? Oh, did you finally run out of steam? It finally ran out of steam. Wow. After, I don't even know how long it's been going for. But yeah. Yeah, this is, I love this part of the base, as well as the HV part that I'll go show in a minute. Compressed charcoal. There we go. Some more steam going in here. Why is it all... Everything looked gray for a second. This is still... I mean, it's better than what it looked, but it's still pretty gross. It's all stone. I don't really like it. I'm not a huge fan of it. Then we have our HV section of the base. My other, like, pride and joy. Not complete, as you can see, but we got some nice, you know, lighting, and I don't know, I feel like it's a pretty good color palette. All of our other multi-blocks down here, which are pretty awesome. Loving the pathways, and then we have, like, grating underneath. So that way, if there's, like, oil spills... Not actually any oil spills that do happen, but just for, what is it, pretending's sake. To get to catch it all through the grating and stuff, and it's all looking good. Although the volcano part of it, we still got a lot of work to do. So our rocket flies out of the center of the volcano, but we haven't really touched the exterior of it in a long time. So I started going with, like, some grating, kind of like that. I don't know if it really all looks that good, but continue going around, making it like a nice little cone shape at the top, and then kind of spread it all out around here. But we'll worry about that more later when we have like crafting recipes that take like hours to make and we have nothing else to do. I only have like 900 hours on my Xbox for Minecraft. That's insane. You already have 500. I know, right? And the latest video that I made for this series, sadly, is only at like 170 hours maybe of like gameplay. So I'm like 400 hours behind in recordings. But it is kind of nice. I've gotten pretty good at like going through 20 to 40 hours worth of recordings and turning it down to like 2 hours of stuff to actually make a video out of. So it's kind of nice. Only takes me like 2 to 4 hours to go through all that. Not even, I don't even know. Alright, so we have a bunch of hydrogen here we can take back. Yeah, then eventually, once this is kind of built up a little bit more machines, we'll probably decorate it a little bit better. Well, we will. In time. How many hours were you on the old one before you lost it? So that was like 250 or 300 something. So, yeah, that was quite a while ago. Alexander, thank you very much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna go get some water soon. I'm getting thirsty. That's why I would really love to know how many total hours in Minecraft across all platforms that I have in my life. I would love to know that stat. Wasn't around 250. I think it was, yeah. What the F, you're flying, you're hacking, cheating, creative mode. Yeah, see, I added in a wireless charger now, so now my jetpack just, like, never gets discharged. So it's nice. Yes, I'm cheating. I'm a cheater. We'll go put our end stone in. Get some tungsten going. Yeah, have you ever heard of that, the mod pack, the Bereft Souls Delta for Terraria? Wireless charger, very realistic. It is very realistic. You know what's crazy? There's wireless chargers for forklifts. So I say forklift loosely. So in one of the paper mills that I worked in, they have these wireless, like, robots that can carry these paper rolls that are like, I don't know, probably 10 to 20,000 pounds. And there's a huge, like, painted, like, section in red that you're not supposed to stand in. Obviously, it's moving. And probably not when it's obviously charging, because who knows what kind of radiation you'll get from that. But, yeah, they got wireless chargers for, like, insanely large batteries that go onto those guys. No, is it new? So, it is new. It's not out yet. It started development maybe 6 months ago. They're going to take all the popular mod packs, like Calamity, Fargo's, I don't remember if there's Thorium, a couple other ones. They're going to take them and actually make all of the recipes intertwined, so it's not like all separate mods, but in order to make certain things, you have to do things in all of the other mods. And like the progression, like you have to go through like every single boss in each mod pack, basically, rather than having to choose, okay, maybe I'll go with just these ones. But it's probably going to be a while before it's out. It's called Bereft Souls. I highly recommend checking it out. When that thing drops, it is going to be literally probably the greatest mod pack in Terraria ever. Are you planning to update to beta 2.8 or wait for the 2.8 release? So I do plan on waiting for the release, just in case there's any bugs. I know it's probably very good in the state that it's in now, but I just want to make sure, just in case. And then that way I don't have to update it again, if that's even a thing, when it fully releases. That sounds awesome. You have to hop back on Terraria when that releases. Oh, definitely, I will be. So, like, all the mods, Terraria 1, but kind of, yes. But I feel like all the mods, though, is kind of like the way mod packs work now, is where they're all really separate and not usually intertwined. I mean, I guess they are intertwined in terms of, like, the Allemadium Star, but I think it's going to work better than all the mods. I want to play that. I haven't played Terraria in, like, a year. My last playthrough was, like, Thorium. We didn't even... Oh no, that was us when we did beat that, actually. My last one, I think, was Fargo's, and I stopped that halfway through. I would like to get back into it as well, because probably the last time I played it is when we played together, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let's go grab my chrome upstairs. I did add an elevator here to make my life easier with travel a little bit. Also, hopefully you're doing well today, Ray Bob. Nice to see you, as always. Oof. That is nice. That is so nice. 3.5 stacks, pretty much, for chrome. We can make a bunch more stainless steel. We're gonna need it. Stainless. Craft another 512. Missing a bunch of nickel. Okay. Well, probably gonna have to go back to the moon relatively soon. I would cook my stainless up here. Fargo's cultists made us lose brain cells. It was bad. And you know what's crazy? Like, when we got back to it, I'm pretty sure whoever I played with the second time around, we got back to it, and it was like a handful of tries, and it died. I don't understand. And I don't think it was because anybody was, like, insanely good. I don't remember if somebody carried us. But I don't remember how far we got into it the second time. But yeah, I definitely lost a lot of brain cells from that fight. Oh, I think I realized now, maybe the most recent thing I did was the Fargo's Calamity Infernum with the Yo-Yo only challenge. Alright, so how is... Ooh, Ray Bob, are you still here by chance? I kind of asked people earlier, but I would like to see if we could maybe figure out, or if you could maybe teach me, or if you have any good videos to watch to figure out how to automate something like molten polyethylene, or especially like epoxid. I would like to get epoxid, molten polyethylene, PTFE, and PVC. I would like to get all of those automated. And I've heard a couple things from you guys saying something about like levels and tanks, requesting certain things to make whatnot. I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea to try and craft all the prerequisites as well as the epoxid all in one LCR, or if it'd be better to craft the prior ingredients in a different LCR and stuff like that. I haven't played Terraria since like February. It's one of those games you get super addicted to for weeks, but then don't touch it at all for a while. Yeah, basically like Minecraft. Alright, let me look back at here again. Data orbs, HP fields. I mean, HSSG... I guess to get the quest done, we only need to make 8. So let's grab some tungsten steel, some molybdenum. Grab some molly. Hello, kitty cat. Cat, do you want to say hi to Delta? Do you want to tell Delta that you're hungry? No, just rub up on the mic? Okay. And I already forgot the other one. Chrome. Cat, what? Oh wait, Delta, you have you? No, you've been here with the cat, right? You've been here within the last year and a half or so. I thought so. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Why is this Minecraft music insane? Blaze Rays, yes. We got the Blaze Rave going on. Absolutely fire. Hasn't been that long. No, actually, right. It's actually only been a year. Maybe a little, like maybe a week or two less than a year that we've had her. Because I remember it was, I went on a work trip last year, and then my girlfriend, I said, you can go get a cat, keep you company. Came home to a orange kitty cat. I probably forgot. Yeah, it's all good. There's a, what is it, an emoji somebody made of her face inside of the Discord. Alright. HSSG. Circuit 1. Nice. So that'll give me 9. HSSG, EV field generator, yada yada yada. What happened to the dog? Oh, that's my family's dog. I moved out of my family's place almost a year and a half ago. Those are his parents' dogs, I think. Yeah, Panda got it right, and he moved out. Panda knows all the Blaze lore. Alright. So, HSSG. Let's go bring our stainless steel upstairs. So that... Wow, that is empty. That's empty. Ammonium chloride. Platinum... Well, let's go smelt that up, actually. That's a lot. Platinum salt. Sift this, right? Yes. Oh yeah, the dog was a yapper. Yeah, the ankle biter. Yep. Do not miss the ankle biter. Or the occasional Blaze mom breaking into the room.
Rat! What are you doing? Is that all you do to stream?
I love that. That was my personal favorite. Mid-stream Blaze mom coming in, cussing, dropping certain words that should not be said. Ugh. With all due respect, I do love my mom. She can be a little crazy sometimes, though. I feel like anybody's mom can be, though. Get out of my room. Yeah, get out of my room, Mom. I'm playing Minecraft. Quite literally. Theo, thank you very much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. If there's anybody new in the channel or watching the stream, if you guys aren't subscribed already, if you wouldn't mind helping us reach 10K, I'd greatly appreciate it. Help us, or follow along with us in this, probably another 1.5-year journey through Gregtech New Horizons. My mom is great, except she's super, super overprotective. And that's a good thing, though. Like, as annoying as it can be, like, you look back, and you would rather have that than, say, like, a mother or a father or, like, any guardian that would just not care and let you become, you know, not a good person. Granted, there is some times where it can be, yes, a little excessive, but it is better than not caring at all. 67. 67 what, Firecraft? Alright, I need to grab a drink. I'm gonna go grab one. I'm getting thirsty. I'm talking a lot. Absolutely love the conversations we're having, though, in the chat. Hold on. Yeah, so why is this stuck? So it's crafting two Lapotron crystals. I'll grab a drink in a second once I figure out where it's trying to craft these things. You know what's another game that I've really not cared about a whole lot that I did miss playing, especially with you, Delta, was Fortnite. Fortnite really hasn't been enjoyable in a long time. I honestly don't see the clog anywhere. 67. Everybody just drop a 67 in chat. Oh, Delta, you want to know what's crazy? So, about a month ago, so we've usually averaged probably 30 to 40 people in Gregtech streams. And then I kind of got busy with work and everything, so they dropped down a little bit again to about 15 to 25 people now, which is still really amazing. But 1 week, we had like a brand new channel record of like 60 people in the stream at one time. I'm like, holy crap, like that's insane. And I'm like, okay, this is awesome. And then all of a sudden the next day, we streamed again, and it was like 40 people, and then all of a sudden 50, 60, I'm like, holy crap. And then somebody dropped a number, like, yeah, we're hitting 100 today, boys. I'm like, that'd be cool if it does, but I don't think it will. We hit 103 people concurrently in one stream at one point. Like, absolutely insane. With Gregtech New Horizons, like, it was extremely beautiful. Me, that was you, Joker, yeah. I dropped it. If she found out that I have computer friends, she would, like, literally kill me, probably. And by computer friends, she means online friends. That's kind of... I'll say sad. I mean, that's the way that I feel. I mean, obviously, everybody's entitled to their opinions, but... Yeah. But I feel like you're pretty responsible on the internet, Panda. Like, being honest, like, you don't seem like a person who's going to be doing extremely dumb stuff on the internet. But it is right for, obviously, parents to worry. Fort looks a little different now. It looks a lot different. That's like talking to a college class. I know, right? Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. We're going to be building a multi-block large gas turbine. Make sure to have a lanyard on all your tools, because if you drop it in the turbine, you're fired. Alright, chat. I need to get a drink. I'm gonna go grab one real quick. Oh, I'll grab a water. As much as I don't want to drink a water, I've already drank in everything else that I shouldn't... Well, that I limited myself to. So, I'll go back to water. Did I bring my stainless steel upstairs already? My IP address is, by the way. No way! I can't believe it. I'm so happy we finally have your information to docs. Thank you, Panda. If the Lapotrons are in your system, make sure to update the pattern to manually put it in the output of the craft. I think it's just something where maybe it tried putting it into something else. So let's try this again. Lapotron, we'll try setting it up. Wow. 8 Lapotrons, dang. 2. Oh, that's probably why. So maybe I started a craft and I didn't have enough molten vibranium alloy. Or molten vibrant alloy? That's my guess. So let's just turn this into vibrant alloy real quick. On my way, Panda, you about to have an IRL friend. Could you imagine? Like, Mom, this was my computer online friend. Now he's my IRL friend. I told him our address. Oh, you would literally be dead. Super dead. Delta, you never played Tower Unite with us, right? That's not a game that you had, I don't think. It crafted at it and is in your AE2 system, but the AE2 didn't recognize it. This is the wrong pattern. Oh. So it still thought that it was in the system and that it didn't get delivered back. I gotcha. That's good to know. Thank you. Bro, get water. I keep delaying it. Hold on. Let me get this set up. Then I can craft some more... What do you want to call it? I can craft some more crystals or Lapotrons that I can then use for other beautiful things. And then we can go from there. Alright, Vibrant Alloy. That way you guys have some cool numbers to watch. No, but I used to watch your streams. Do you still play it? Very rarely. We went back to it just recently with Porcupine. I think it was this week. Last week? Oh no, it was this weekend. Just this last weekend that we played. It was pretty fun. They have custom maps that people are able to build their own, like, mini golf maps, ball race maps. Like, somebody literally made Monkey Ball in it, which was awesome. Also, they are allowed to, like, adopt, like, cats and dogs and all that crazy stuff. But, yeah, it was pretty fun getting back into that. Lapotron. See if we can craft 3 of them. Oof, missing redstone. Alright, we'll craft 2. Alright. Watch numbers go burr. See how long this takes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna get some water, and we're gonna continue on. Oh, it looks like the TikTok stream died. Oh well. Yeah, we're just too interesting today, obviously. Yeah, chat's just a bloomin' today. I mean, we only have, like, 45 minutes left, I think. Maybe about, like, 50-something. 67. The 67 can stay in the chat, but just try not to spam it so many times. You just type it once, maybe every half hour, I don't know. For whatever it means, but no spammy, please. Took a little longer than I would have liked. Oof, don't destroy the desk. I had to feed the kitty cat. I forgot. I just realized it was dinner time. I'm Pleasant with 75. Hey, what's going on? S, how you doing? Or Zest. I'll say Zest. I forgot the other name. I think you probably gave me a nickname that I forgot, so I do apologize. Yeah, so like YouTube has like a weird like ranking system with like how much you like talk in the chat. You also gain points if you donate. You also gain points if you like the stream. And they have like a weird leaderboard. Yeah, they get number 1, 2, or 3. Panda claimed number 1 right away. Panda was the first one in the stream. Also want to say thank you very much once again to everybody in the stream. 29, 30 people in the stream. Thank you very much. 97 titanium. Beautiful. He's getting water right now, supposedly. What is he up to right now? Well, now I'm back. I got my water. Haven't even taken a sip of it yet. But just kind of adding in some more recipes for the automation. Honestly, I should probably work on getting some more controller blocks there. So let's see if... Bro, we went through 1,000 copper already. That's insane. I mean, I guess 60 times 4... what? I mean, 6 times 4 is 24, so 240 a stack almost. We went... Wow, that's sad. I'm a fiend for water. You know, and there's good water and there's bad water. Some water tastes absolutely disgusting. Foil. Craft another 1,000. 80, yeah, 250 ingots. 1,000 foil. This still just blows my mind. Okay, so the stored is this shipping it to... Okay, so that's what that is. That's being shipped to the bending machine. Crafting 744, and it's stuck at 744. What's going on? Me no likey that. What's going on? Not enough item output space. How? Input bus. How is there not enough input item space? Hold on. Mode switch. Batch mode. You're telling me you make so much at a time. Oh, I guess so. I should probably upgrade the output buses. Wow. I did not realize it was... Okay. It would be even faster if I had upgraded hatches. Probably even need way more than that. I'm gonna have to get some more copper. I'm a fiend for Coke Zero. Dasani is booty cheeks. Yeah, Dasani... Oh, I forgot where I was. I think I was out at, like, if it was a concert or a baseball game or something. And, like, I didn't want to get soda, and so I got a water. Or somebody bought a water, and it was Dasani. I'm like, ugh. Of all the waters, how does it have to be, or why does it have to be Dasani? Literally the garbage of all bottled waters. Like, Walmart bottled water. Like, the Walmart brand of water bottles is a million times better. Oh yeah, Coke makes Dasani. Yeah, supposedly like they add in like ingredients to like make you thirstier and stuff like that. I don't even know. They add it for taste, supposedly. Gross. Tastes like sink water. Okay, that's all fine and dandy there. Dasani and Aquafina are both carbonated water. Oh, Aquafina, I forgot about that one, yeah. Very little, but they are carbonated, yep. That's why they make the sound when you open the cap. Little kss. Advanced circuit boards are missing. Is that these? No, these are plastic. Alright, so let's grab our copper foil. Selling water is such a dystopian concept. It is kind of crazy, like, yeah, you don't get water for free. I mean, I can maybe understand if you do something, like, super special with the water. But, I mean, how much can you really do with water? I mean, I guess you could, like, super filter it like they do for, like, machines. It's crazy that there are machines that get cleaner water than we do. Like, your bottle of water would be too impure. Mr. Beast, give me water. Water fountains are always rusty and moldy, and I guarantee you someone has put their mouth on the dispenser. Oh yeah, that for sure. Well, and that's the thing too, like, you think about, like, I mean, I forgot where it was. I don't know if it was, like, Flint, Michigan. They had, like, the, pipes were, like, lead or something like that, or, like, a lot of pipes were rusted and stuff. I mean, I don't know what they use for water now, and I know that they treat the water to resist that, or whatever they do. I don't know. Just tap water's not my favorite. I know you wouldn't die, you'd be fine, but I just prefer not to have tap water unless I filter it myself afterwards. Whether or not it does anything, oh well. Gives me a little bit of peace of mind. People were getting poisoned, yeah. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's the other thing with Monsanto, or Monsanto. I think it's Monsanto. The video that I was watching, they basically lied to the US government when they sold, so back with Vietnam, they sold the US military, like, millions of gallons of basically Roundup to kill, like, the plants and the weeds in the jungles in Vietnam. And the company that owns Roundup, Monsanto, lied to the government saying that they didn't know of any, like, health problems that would be caused by obviously the weed killer. And they knew very well that there was dioxin in the weed killer that causes, obviously, cancer, or, like, the skin problems, I call, like, lesions or blisters and stuff. So basically they sold it knowing that there was problems, and obviously everybody that breathed in Agent Orange, which it was called, got cancer, had birth defects, and all that fun stuff. Both from people living in Vietnam and the American soldiers, because of greedy, disgusting company. Veritasium video, yeah, I watched that one. It was good. People were getting poisoned. Also, live in Florida. Occasionally, like, brain-eating amoebas are found in the water. Yeah, that shit would be scary. So I never mess around. If, like, there's some really nasty water, I'm like, I am staying clear of that. Like, no, thank you. Talonite. We need to make this. HV mixer, no circuit. Mixer, no circuit. Alright, so we're gonna get that. Talonite. Boom. HV mixer, no circuit. So we want 120 dust. Phosphorus. 24 phosphorus dust. Dang it. I swam in a hot spring that was later found out to have brain-eating amoebas in it. Oh, no. Well, it seems like you're doing well now, so thankfully you're alright. And hopefully there's nothing like that, like, sits and wait for, like, months to go by or years to go by to, like, take effects. That would be some scary shit. Pardon my language. That's the thing that sucks with my career, too, is, like, you're working in places you don't know if there's, like, active, like, asbestos leaking from the ceilings, or, like, the lead in the paint, or other chemicals that are being released in the air from the processes that they use to, like, make things. It's like, obviously that's gonna be a reason why we probably make a little bit more money than, say, other jobs, but is it really worth it? No. That's why another reason I'd be happy to be at full-time YouTuber, because then, I mean, yeah, maybe there's some things that could happen at home, but it'd be a lot safer as long as I get out, exercise, do everything else like that too. Not just sit at the computer 24/7. Alright, phosphorus pentoxide. It is funny hearing, like, working with all these chemicals in the game and then, like, realizing in real life, like, oh yeah, these are pretty much all just deadly chemicals. If you touch them, you're probably gonna get sick or die. Oops. Phosphorus, alright, 7. Groups of 7. Wait. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. So, hold on, I missed a bit in chat. There's a big lake next to my school, and my school uses it for the sprinklers. And of course, it has brain-eating amoebas. Oof. Brain-eating amoebas aren't harmful unless they get in your ears or up your nose or eyes, which are the paths to your brain. Okay, so basically, if they don't get in your head, I mean, say if you had a cut in your foot, would they be able to travel through your bloodstream to your brain? Or is it not really likely? Sulfur. We need it. See, this is why I want a centrifuge as well. So I can get a bunch of stone dust. Or, no, take all my ashes, centrifuge the ashes, to get a bunch of phosphor from all that. No, actually, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know either. I don't think they can. They would probably die first. Yeah, maybe they would, yeah. They would die from the immune system. I guess if you choke on water, it's over for you. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. Hold on. Alright, hold on. What am I, oh, that's what I'm doing. Get rid of that. Get rid of the wireless charger. Tantalum carbide. I don't remember... No, that was for the wireless charger, so we don't need that anymore. That's fine. So we want to make the centrifuge. So centrifuge, we're going to need centrifuge casings, 18 of them. 4, 2, and 3. 4, 2, and 3. So it's all the same. 2.5 seconds, LV assembler, so that's really fast. Rather than taking up my molecular assembler, we'll do this. So we'll do one of these. I think I needed 16. If we need... Well, it's probably more than we need, but it's fine. So, miraging steel. The plates, we can do Control-Shift-A. Yada, yada, yada. Hot ingot. Miraging steel. So EV with the programmed breakthrough circuit. Okay. Control-Shift-A. 72. 48 steel, 3 molybdenum, 3 titanium, 12 nickel, and 6 cobalt. That's actually not even that much. See, that's what I wonder. After I make... I have to figure out how to do that. So after it's done crafting all of the dust, how to remove this circuit, and then how to insert it, I guess, when it's all done. It's lock-in session. Gym every night. Damn, that's what it is for you? Yeah, that's good. That is, I don't remember the word for it, but good job on actually staying with that. That is awesome. I wish I was that dedicated to it. Okay, hold on. We need Inconel. I'm only going to say it that way once, because I know I'll just try to continue to... Actually, hold on. How do you say it? Inconel alloy. Nickel-chromium-based super alloy. Often utilized in extreme environments where components are subject to high temperature, pressure, or mechanical something. So, funny enough, that's actually an alloy. So how do we even say it? Inconel pronunciation. Oh wait, no, not slow. Play it.
Inconel.
Inconel. Okay. I did have it right. Inconel. Inconel. Control Shift A. Boom, boom. We want ingots, actually. Yes, that is right. I was thinking about it wrong for a second. Boom. Boom. Oops. That's not what I wanted. It's not going to fit on the screen, is it? Nope. Probably get rid of... If I do this... it does remove... Whatever. It's fine. I already got them all crafting up and whatnot. Alright. So, we're gonna grab these. 36. Nichrome. Bagel. It's AIDS though, because I gotta go at like 11 p.m., but no one's inside, so it's kind of nice. Oof. So I assume you probably have like classes and work like later in the day then, so you can stay up late to do that. So that is kind of the nice thing. It's good and it's bad in the sense is like it's kind of like a lonely or like weird feeling. I guess, well, maybe it doesn't really matter in the gym, but it is nice that you don't have to deal with anybody else in the gym really, so that's kind of cool. I think like East Coast people say bagel, boggle, boggle. Can I get me a boggle, please? It's weird. Delta, I have a question. Did you ever... Oh, wait, never mind. Did you ever... Oh, did you ever have an affinity for hogs before the incident happened? Yeah, you know what, Delta? They added a frog shrine to the map. I forgot what the name of it was, but they actually added like a frog garden with statues and ponds and stuff. They never added anything frog-wise. I mean... No, hog-wise. I know they had farms and stuff, but I don't know if they ever had, like... Well, no, they had those hogs roaming around, but not like a pig. It's kind of funny. Alright, so... Let's see. Inconel. What is that mixed up with? HV mixer, no circuit. So let's do this. And then miraging steel. EV mixer with the program breakthrough circuit. It is what it is. I was born with hog in my blood. You know what? What? What is that? Cobalt. Take all that. Molybdenum. Titanium. Nickel. Running out of nickel. Not the good. And steel. That's black steel. Where's my regular steel? Oof. Steel dust. We'll do 64. We'll just do a stack. Minecraft added pigs before a frog even entered your mind. That is true. That is true. Delta has a strong point. I mean, there have been frogs in my mind before Minecraft, but I get what you mean by that. I think the ABS recipe of Inconel is faster, by the way. ABS recipe. What is the ABS again? I'm sorry. Are you talking about the ingot or the dust? What is this? Dehydrator. Blaze doesn't have the ABS. Yeah, what is the ABS? Also, what's going on, Tooth Grinder? I don't know if I said anything to you before. Alloy Blast Furnace. Oh, that's the multi-block, right? It is. What does it take to make that? Whoa! That's the mega one. Yeah, look at, like, this is going to be some of the stuff that we're making later on, Delta. Like, I don't even know how many blocks wide this is. What? 4, 8, 9? Basically, like a 9x9. And then... I don't even know, what, 20 blocks tall? This is mega, not common. Yeah, this is the mega one. Mega Alloy Blast Furnace. What is the normal one? Alloy blast furnace. Oh, this one. Okay, so that's smelter. This alloy blast one right here. Okay, yeah, so this one's a lot more boring looking, but I gotcha. Blast smelter casing. Zirconium, that's pretty gross. IV circuits, yeah. Oh, is this gonna be a lot of zinc? Carbon and zirconium. Oh, zirconium carbide. Zircon. Really? 10% chance for zirconium from purified ilmenite. Oh. Okay. So yeah, purified tin though, you get 10, 5, and 5. So basically a 20% chance. Not even 20% chance. That's a 35% chance for zirconium. And cassiterite's just about the same too, so that's kind of cool. What the hell is that? The Tinker's Construct Forge is too complicated for me to build. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this pack has some crazy multi-blocks. Holy shite, the balloon scared me. Turned around thinking my girlfriend was here, even though obviously she's not. And like, nope, that's a balloon. There was a poisonous frog in my garage once when I was like 6, and I'm still traumatized. Probably looked pretty cool though. Consider that ABS can only use 1 energy hatch. Dang. So yeah, we're still... Oh, come on. Really? I swear I'm seeing things walking past my room. I know there's a balloon right next to me, and I don't know if it's still playing. I swear there's like somebody walking through and it can't be. There's no one here. I'm gonna give myself a heart attack. Maybe I'm becoming schizophrenic. Oh, hello. So this is why. What happened? You ran out of power. Uh-oh. Oh no, my base. Yeah, I guess that's eating up a lot of power over there. Consider that ABS. I already read that. One time I was like also 6. I was in... What are you talking about? North Carolina going on a hike, and someone allegedly heard rattling, and I also was so freaked out. I just remembered that it was terrifying. You thought there was a rattlesnake coming out to get you? You know, I'm not gonna lie. Back when I was younger, I was absolutely, like, terrified of a snake coming through the toilet and biting me because my parents were, like, watching Snakes on a Plane or something like that. One of those weird movies back in the early 2000s or whenever that came out. And they were watching and I'm like, yeah, I don't want a snake doing anything in the toilet when I'm trying to go to the bathroom. And that's the funny thing, because you live in Florida, and that's even more likely to happen. I mean, where I live, that's highly, 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 highly unlikely to happen, but still worry about it. Like, no thank you. Keep your snakes to yourself. Bro, I've seen that video with a snake in the toilet hole. Yeah, they can hold their breath. Yeah, it's bad. No, thank you. Yeah, whatever. You shut down, too. Let this charge up for a minute. Alright, we're watching. Let's watch the energy. Well, energy's probably... Hold on, you can see the numbers on the bottom there. There's been frogs and snakes in my pool before. See, that makes sense, though. I mean, it's outside. Spiders crawling in your ears when they sleep or traumatized. There was a video today. Oh my gosh. It was absolutely horrendous. I mean, warning to any of you any of you who are like squeamish about bugs and stuff. But I know it was probably a fake video. At least I hope it was. Somebody was making a meal in their house literally with hundreds of like small like baby cockroaches crawling out of the sink, on the counters, in the cupboards, and they had like instant rice and like vegetables that they made for dinner, and they were bragging about like how good and how cheap it was, and then they just like, oh, throw the garbage into the pile that no one ever cleans. And then they had animals living there, so I'm like, yeah, I feel bad for the animals having to live in that. Like, I feel bad for my cat sometimes when, I don't know, it doesn't get fed on time or something like that. I couldn't imagine, you know, animals living in horrendous, even people living in conditions like that. Like, I'd be out of that place. Well, I never let my place get that disgusting, that dirty. But I could never. Nope. I see cockroaches at work sometimes, and I'm like, staying the hell away from that. I ain't getting close. They did that to themselves, yeah. That's on that. It is. I mean, and I feel bad for the people that it does happen to, because they do have maybe something like a mental illness or something that happened to where maybe they can't take care of themselves and they don't have people. Like, I do feel bad for those people, but for those who are just like lazy and they don't clean, like, yeah, that is on them. And I don't know how you could ever be that bad. Like, I've had it where, like, I'll admit I don't clean for a little while, and it's been bad, like back when I used to live by myself. But I mean, it was just maybe what, like just some laundry laying around, maybe a couple like dishes in the sink, well, or maybe a sink full of dishes after like a week of cooking and whatnot, because I didn't have a dishwasher. But I never had anything where it was gotten so bad where I had like rodents or like cockroaches or anything. I seen that video, hella infested, poor kid. I know, right? Yeah, the fact that like you feel bad for kids that get stuck in that situation because the parents that they live with, they don't care, or they're not capable of doing that kind of stuff. I get whipped if I don't clean. Getting beat, son. Get your ass in there and clean up that floor. Where's my bio circuit now? There it is. Yes, I'll take that. Wait. Steel. I didn't get my steel dust. But yeah, what else do you guys want to talk about today? We talk about anything. Anybody in chat. We can have a conversation about anything. Black steel. Where's my normal steel dust? There it is. A pizza restaurant I used to go to just got shut down for having rat droppings in the kitchen. And I ate there like a week before that happened and no one knew. Yeah, that's pretty gross. That is really, really gross. Like, I've worked in a restaurant. Like, I know it's hard to keep something, like everything like spotless, especially when you start working there and nobody else has ever done anything or nobody else ever wants to do anything to help out the situation. Like, it's pretty bad, but it's like, holy crap. That is horrendous. 345. Steel, molybdenum, titanium, nickel, not chrome. There it is. Sweet, so we're going to get some miraging steel. I don't know if we have any Inconel. That needs aluminum and niobium, so no, I don't have any of that, but hopefully within the next live stream or two, something like that, we'll get, so the fluid extractor is going to be there. Well, where's the centrifuge going to be? That's going to be thermal centrifuge. This is going to be the industrial one, so hopefully we'll get this guy going. Get some stone dust, and, well, I don't know what I could really get from stone dust. I don't really care about that maybe as much. Turn it all into drilling fluid. But turning all my ashes into phosphorus, that's going to be beautiful. What do I need phosphorus for? Talonite? I don't think I needed any more of that, so I don't know what I was trying to craft. Zirconium. Who knows? Also, we're getting to sleepy time music. Let's switch it up here. We're going to go back down to the party music for the last little bit here. Give me that cat music disc. Probably crank it up a little bit. Got a jam. You've got everything mapped out. Very organized. Yeah, this room is the first room that I really actually, like, did any layout in, because I was sick of trying to move things around after the fact of actually putting things in. So I tried doing my best with, like, pre-laying out everything where it's supposed to go. Alright, so we should have energy to turn these back on. Forgot that the power shut off over here again. So that's all fine and dandy. You can get turned on again. You can get turned on again. Suck up all the power. Oh, you... No valid... I guess you were finished before anything happened. Nice. 964,000 acidic acid. 61,000 acetone. So not really much acetone, but something. Talonite's very common in a lot of multi-block recipes. Okay. So it'll be good to have a lot of it then. Also, like, off topic, but occasionally I go back and rewatch really old streams, and oh my gosh, I have changed so much. I used to be annoying AF. We've aged, Panda. I know, that's the sad part about life. You go a couple of years and you realize it's like, damn. A lot's happened since the time you look back on. I can only imagine what you think was annoying, like, that you used to do back in the day. I don't know what that vanadium was for. So, whoa, hold on. What is... What? What is going on here? Why is this... Chat. Somebody who knows Gregtech. What do I do? How do I get this to go back to look normal? Oh. Well, it looks normal there, but like here it's like messed up. That is better, I think. That's not better. Whatever. Or no. It is fine. I'm just dumb. Oh, you can scroll. Nice. Although I don't know. No, it's broken still. It's not right. It's supposed to all go like this way. It's just GUI scale. How did I do that? Cause I know for sure it was like this before. I don't know how I messed it up. Change it. Greg on it. Hit the Greg key on your keyboard. Hit the G key. Oh, that has turned off my jetpack. Nope. Recipe. I don't even know what the recipe was for. T Y U I O P A S D Alloy Blast FG. Nope. It's because of the bad effect. Oh, you might be right. You might be right. Alright, so we need nickel, niobium, and aluminum. Nickel, niobium. Ew, nichrome. Who in the hell? Nichrome dust. How do we make nichrome? Nichrome. I don't have a recipe for that. Nickel and chrome. Excuse me. You need some... that guy needs some milk. Hold on a minute. Circuit 1. Oh... But honestly, though, Delta, it is very nice having you in the chat. Like, it is always, like, even if it's every couple of months or so, just to be able to like, catch up with you and just shoot the shit, it's always great. We love having you here. Nichrome. Alright, Nichrome 32, why not? Oh good, yeah, we don't have any nickel. Take that, and... Oof. I could take that and cook that, honestly. Let's cook. I don't even remember what the chrome was for. I'll probably be more frequent. I'm free now. Free for a long time? So I know you said you were busy with school and work, but I thought you would have just started school at this point. Miraging steel uses. Of course there's no circuit for it, so I'll just dump it. Till next semester, then I'm cooked. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense. RIP. You have my condolences. Oh, shite. I don't want... I know I do want that in there, that's good. Yeah, it's because that's the funny thing, because my girlfriend just started up with, what is it, like the fall semester, whatever they call it, and now she's going to be busy with class a lot of the time in the evening. So, if I'm only working 8-hour days, I'll still have quite a bit of time to do some streams for the rest of this year, so that's kind of nice. Although it's not nice in the other effect that that's a lot less time I get to spend with my girlfriend. At least we still got the weekends all day. Job. Yes, job. Love having that job. That J-O-B. Although, I do get supposed to get my raise tomorrow, but because the job I was originally going to go on got canceled, I don't know if that's still going to hold up, because I think that was what they were going to use to help pay for the longer drive. Otherwise, if I don't get it tomorrow, I'll get it this weekend, so then I think next week I'll have that raise, which is actually really nice, because I'm going to be working a lot next week. So, at least there's that. Just finished anatomy and physiology. It was 5 hours every other day for one friggin' class, plus work. I'm brain dead now. I could imagine. Ugh. No thank you. That's way too much. But, you're doing great. I know you're doing well. I am proud of you, Delta. I don't care what your dad says about you. I'm still proud. Anatomy sounds like torture. I couldn't imagine. Like, learning, like, all the proper things. What's going on, Trey? How's it going? Sorry I didn't say anything right away. Hopefully you're doing well. Kind of jumping in towards the end of the stream. I am sorry. Saltpeter. We got plenty of water. Okay, salt. Salt. They call me the Salt Bay. The raise is necessary for the gas prices. Oh, exactly. I mean, that's the one nice thing about being an apprentice right now, is that I get a raise, or I get 3 raises a year. But once I'm a journeyman, then it's going to be 1 raise a year. But at least it is guaranteed, and usually it's a lot more. I guess I shouldn't be too upset about it, because it's a lot more than probably most people get. So I am thankful for that. Are you going into the medical field or something like that? Kind of trying to be a firefighter, but I need to be a paramedic first, so I need that class for that. That's actually kind of crazy, because I know somebody who is a firefighter. You're gonna be the town hero. Yeah, anytime you meet someone, if you like when you become a firefighter, just be like, yep, I'm the town hero, or I'm the local hero. That's why you should be with me. You are based. Delta is very based. Doo-doo-doo. Fire hero Riz. As long as you don't put out the fire that is Blaze, we'll be good. We're putting you down, Blaze. It's your time. You've lived long enough. Alright, we'll clean up our inventories a little bit. So that's the thing is, like, I do live streams, I think I said earlier. Like, sometimes it's a little hard to concentrate on what I'm doing or, like, being efficient with actually making, like, progress, but I don't care. I'm happy, like, getting to talk with people in chat and just do whatever. I mean, I'm still making progress, but I love the good old chat. The blaze fire shall keep growing. Heck yeah, it should. We had a good stream today. We peaked at like 30-something people. Obviously, we got Delta to come back into the stream, so that was awesome. Added some more recipes into the system here, so that's good. It's not sending the Lapotron crystal back. Why is that? And it's not stuck. It's not stuck in the interface. Why does it keep getting stuck? That's going to be a fun thing to have to figure out eventually. Stored. Crafting. 1 nano processor, so that's probably stuck over here. Oh, you know what it is? You know what I wonder is maybe because we steal the resources for a different craft? Nano processor. Nano processor. So it's 118888. 118888 and 72. 72. Circuit assembler. Oh, you know what happened? We lost power. Oh, this didn't even do anything. At least maybe it didn't. I don't know. Clean room is now a dirty room. Damn it. I need to get a big battery buffer for this thing, because I hate when this goes out. We slow your progress. Apologies. No need to apologize. I'd much rather make minimal progress and get to, you know, talk to my audience and connect with my audience, which obviously I've connected with Delta and Panda and a lot of other people over the years. But that's much more enjoyable to me and more important to me than making progress in the gameplay. And I say that I'm not even making progress, even though I still am. It's just maybe not the most efficient, but everything that I'm doing is still helping future me. Like, getting all of these, well, honestly, while we're talking, we have stuff smelting over the entire time, so that whole hour has been producing a bunch of these ingots that are going to be used for the ore processing section later on. Funny enough, I did want to join in the special forces in my country. Really? Any reason that you didn't go with that, or why you chose something else instead? I'm literally the opposite, and I'm mad that I can't get far. Oh, that, you can't make any progress in Gregtech? Is that what you mean, Piecraft? Clean your damn room, Blaze. My room is clean. That's what I said. IRL Blaze. Oh, I guess unless you're talking about cleaning my room. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I know what you mean. Controller. I thought I made 16. No. Oh yeah, look at my computers down here. So these 4 things are what crafts my items. And because I have these purple ones, the coprocessors, I have, I think 4 total. There's some in the ground there as well as the storage. It's able to craft, like, use 4 machines at once rather than just 1. It's just so beautiful. Are you Polish? I'm not. You know what's funny is we have a lot of Polish people that joined the channel within this year. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I already messed up again. Miraging steel. So we got all that. Now we want Inconel. Nichrome. We don't have any of that. So niobium, aluminum, nickel, and then nichrome. I'm from Finland. That is a crazy thing. The cool thing about streaming too is like just getting to meet a bunch of random people from around the world that are actually just amazing. That's one thing I always brag about. I've gotten lucky with my channel is that I've gotten to know a lot of good people on the channel. Like, we have a lot more good than bad, and I am very happy about that. So we got a lot of platinum from a 70% chance to get 2. Okay, so we can, yes, macerate it, then centrifuge it. What's all your thoughts on the term friend slop? I think it's kind of stupid in the term of friend slop, just because people think they're low quality games. But literally, I mean, I guess realistically, you're always gonna have some people trying to make a quick dollar. But a lot of the times, these projects are just a group of friends or just a group of people trying to do something for fun, just to make a fun game that friends can enjoy with each other. I'd still think it's more of like a co-op or a multiplayer game, but coining it as friend slop is a little bit dumb. But, I mean, it is what it is. If people want to call it friend slop, you know, whatever. I don't really care that much, but I think it should be called something a little bit more positive. Does it make you mad to hear it? They are literally low-quality games. Well, I guess it... See, I guess that's also another thing, is, like, what is the difference? Like, what makes a game quality? Like, what's low quality? What's high quality? Is it graphics? Is it gameplay? Is it replayability? Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff. But I get what you mean. Like, it is low quality in comparison to, say, something like GTA 5. I don't mind low-quality games if they're fun with friends. Well, exactly. Yeah. Like, I guess, well, you think of Peak, you think of, what is that? What's the other one that started it? Started Friend Slop. Lethal Company. Graphics HUD and user interface. See, the funny thing, well, I guess, yeah, it's low poly. Peak is low poly. But the way that it looks... it works well for what it is. Lethal Company, yeah. Yeah, it was Lethal Company that you guys played, that you played with us, I'm pretty sure, Delta. Okay, here's all my nickel. Let's go toss that in the macerator. I enjoy Peak. I do enjoy it a lot. So, what are your thoughts on that then, Joker? Like, what do you think about friend slop as a term then? Oh, but it is friend slop. Okay, yeah. Isn't Lethal... it was the other one. Repo? See, I haven't played Repo. Games that fall under friend slop are some of the most fun to play. Kind of dumb it has become a term. Yeah. Backroom... oh, yeah, the Backrooms. I feel like Delta maybe played the back... no, Delta did play the Backrooms with me, for sure. Spawn in a house and go in a spaceship. Those monsters that kill you. Spawn in a house? I'm back. Welcome back, FT. I forgot the name. For me, quality is passion. Pretty easy to tell if a game is soulless derivative. That is true, yeah. I'm fine with it. I think it fits. I don't get icky about words. That's... I don't know. Yeah, that's fair, yeah. I mean, like I was saying too, there's no real reason to get, like, offended by it. Like, anybody to be offended by it. I mean, yeah, like you say, it's just, they call it friend slop. Now, granted, you could have a friend, well, I guess no. Now that it is friend slop as the category. I think it could be more positive, but like you're saying, it doesn't really bother me that much. Like, I can sleep at night knowing it's called friend slop. Among Us, oh no. Among Us. I tried logging into that once and playing it, and I don't even think I like lasted 30 seconds on the game before I had to turn it off and just stop. Wasn't because I had a bad time playing it, it's just because it wouldn't load, and I really didn't truly have anybody fun to play it with. It was just some people in college that I didn't really have a friendship with. Chat, what am I looking for? I think I'm looking for nickel. Should honestly take all this and smelt it with carbon. Let's play Among Us. I mean, we could play Among Us coming up in the future. I mean, I guess I'd be down if we get a group of people to play that. I like that game. Oh my gosh, could you imagine Joker, Delta, me, whoever else that would want to jump into that? That'd be awesome. When are we going to finish a Stardew Valley playthrough? You know how bad... How many times has it been that we started a Stardew Valley playthrough and didn't finish it? 2 or 3 times. Why did my message get deleted? Which one? Oh yeah, there's nothing there. It is fun with actual people, yeah. It's kind of a cruel thing, but like, seeing videos of people like chasing around, kids playing the game and just like screaming, it is kind of funny. It is very childish, but it is funny. Oh man. And then just like trolling them to like make people think that they're the imposter, and then they get booted off the ship. That shit makes me laugh. It is good. Like, it's wrong, it's bad, but it is funny. Like, you can't lie. Like, ugh. What would life be if you didn't terrorize the younger generation every now and then? They look back, I mean, most of them, I feel like, look back and be like, oh my gosh, that is like the funniest thing ever. Like, I can't believe that happened. And like, that was the reaction that I had. 3D Among Us looks lit. I didn't even know there was a 3D one. I've started, not finished. So many games now, I know, right? And this is not going to be one of them. I am going to be finishing this mod pack. I'm calling the police. How do you feel about the future of your Gregtech New Horizons playthrough? I don't know. I'm excited for it. I absolutely love it. I'm excited for it. Like I say every single day, I could do this 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Realistically, Monday through Sunday, from start to finish, without a problem. Like, if I could, I would. But, I am loving it. I cannot wait to see where the future of this mod pack is going to be. Although, the only thing I'm going to be sad, and, that is going to suck, is I know there's going to be a lot of other games that are going to come out. Like, we're going to have GTA 6, and when that comes to PC, and that means that me and Joker and whoever else of you guys in the chat that are going to play it together, that's going to be a lot of time dumped into that. Still going to play, obviously, Gregtech and everything else, but I have to go eat dinner now. By the time I'm back, stream will probably be over. Yeah, we're probably going to be ending very, very shortly. I'm assuming my girlfriend's going to be home pretty soon here. But we'll see you later. Have a good dinner, Panda. Thank you very much again for the donation again today, Panda, as well as just sitting around in the chat talking to us. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bro's gonna be married with kids when he finishes Gregtech. You know, the funny thing is, you're joking. Realistically, that could be happening. Like, that could happen. Married for sure, like, that is more likely of a possibility. Hopefully, there's no unplanned accidents of having a kid. Obviously, if it happens, it happens. Whatever. It'll be alright. We'll survive. I'm still gonna love my kid. But, that is definitely a possibility. Yeah, I guess we should take some more carbon. It is crazy to think, though, yeah, that we could have a family. And that's why... I mean, I'm not really worried, but I know that when I do have a family, that it is going to be harder to game, and that's why I hope that I could get lucky enough to put in enough work or to get noticed as even just a streamer to be a full-time YouTuber before then, So then it's even easier to do this and raise my family and, you know, spend more time with them that way. But I guess it's the other good thing with the career that I have now is that there is some times where just in the middle of the week I have days off. So eventually when they're in school and, you know, my girlfriend's at work or whatever, I'll have time to myself to do streams and whatnot anyways. Not that even in the evenings that I wouldn't, but it'll be easier. But yeah, I do have to get going, so we'll kind of wrap up chat here. Looks like I have to hop on the game with you when that comes out, Blaze. Oh, you're talking about GTA 6? Yeah, Trey, anybody, pretty much like anybody that I've talked to in the chat over the last couple of months that has been here for a while, I would completely trust playing in those games with me. Same thing with Terraria, if you guys are ever interested in Terraria as well. Well, you've got a good 2 years before that to finish up Gregtech. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe... So, let's look at it right now. September of 26. So, hopefully by the time... Yeah, like... mid to early 2027, hopefully we finish. Might be hard with GTA 6, though. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I'm never going to give this up. Like, I know I'm going to go all the way through. Like, there's a lot of people who don't think, say, even me personally, which I don't even blame them because hardly anybody completes this pack, but I know I can, and I know I will finish the pack. It's just a matter of when and how much time I have to be able to put towards the game. Another cog for the factory. Make a kid carry on the Gregtech New Horizons. I will, honestly, like, if I have, well, when I have kids and if they do enjoy Minecraft, because I will be playing Minecraft with my kids someday. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to see if any of my kids can go through and play Gregtech. Like, as the first modded mod pack, because it is actually intellectual. It will teach them things. It's going to teach them science and everything. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. Hiring the kid in the Greg factory. Content warning. That's the one. Okay. The game I was thinking of earlier. Yep, you spawn in the house, you go in the caves, or you go on the ship. You get the footage of everything. Well, I do have to get going. I am sorry. Tomorrow, if I do a stream, it's going to be Everybody's Golf. We have some golf going on with Porcupine. That game's dropping. Hopefully it's good. And I want to say thank you very much once again, everybody, for your support. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you all next time.